When applying for graduate housing, typically the housing application opens around the end of April. We highly encourage you to take a look at our website, housing.ucla.edu, for all the resources and important dates. But once the housing application does open, you'll submit it, and July 1st is the deadline each year for our first round of offers and our first wait list that we create. So it's not a first come, first serve. You submit your application by July 1st, you go onto the wait list, and we start making offers on a rolling basis from the beginning of July through the academic year. So you can submit the application anytime, even if it's after July 1st. That deadline is just to kind of get in that first round of offers. Because we can't guarantee housing for all of our incoming graduate students, we highly encourage you to start taking a look at privately owned options, just to have a backup. On your housing application, you'll actually list a time frame of when you want to move in. We do our best to accommodate as many students as we can and within the time frame that they've requested. Sometimes we can't offer prior to the start of the academic year, or unfortunately at all. So again, it's really helpful to start thinking about having a backup and with non-university owned housing. We have a few different locations for both our single graduate students, as well as within that single grad housing, we have what we call multi-tenant. And I'll explain a little bit the difference between multi-tenant and family housing. I'll start with family housing. That's a little bit more straightforward. Our family housing location is about 5 miles south of campus in the Palms area. A University Village is what we call it, and it is for our students with partners and with dependents. It is geared a little bit more towards our students with dependents, so students with children. And there's programming, events, things like that, playgrounds available within University Village for students that have children. Our single graduate housing, like I said, is located a few different areas. We have some pretty close to campus, right walking distance in the Weyburn Hillgard area. And then we also have some, again, in the Palms area around where University Village is, and even some off Santa Monica Boulevard, so like 2 to 5 miles from campus. There are some shuttle opportunities available as well with some of our farther away locations. And in the single grad housing, we have both studio as well as 2, and now we have some 3-bedroom available also. Within that housing, like the 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom, for example, you would have, as a single grad student, 1 bedroom and then a bathroom, and you would share the common spaces with other students in the apartment. If you do the multi-tenant within those kind of buildings, then that would be in our studio or 1-bedroom apartments. You could bring someone onto the lease who is over the age of 18. They don't have to, obviously, be a dependent. That would be a family housing. But they could be a partner that you wanted to live with in that single grad housing. That's another way to have a partner in our non-family housing option. So a couple different options available.